Friends, good morning. This is Sadanand Soman from Soman Share Market Classes as my YouTube channel name. Today we are going to see how this line chart and candlestick charts are very useful while understanding, while trading, and properly when to use line chart and when to use candlestick chart. That I am going to explain, and that will be very much helpful to you. So here you can see the Reliance chart, and I am making it for the day, that is daily chart. Here beside this D, that is daily chart, this shows me the candlestick chart, and if I click here on the fifth level, this is the line chart. So if I click on the line chart, I am able to get this line chart in blue color with up and downs. Friends, let us see the characteristics of line chart first. Then I will explain the candlestick chart. Then I will explain the difference between the two and when to use which chart. So this video will be in 4 parts. So let us start. In line chart, what we do or how we get the line chart is we are connecting the close of the time frame. Here I have selected the daily time frame. So whatever is the close of the day, today's close suppose and tomorrow's close, that today's close and tomorrow's close, it gets connected. So consecutive working days close is getting connected, and there we find the line chart. Now let us see in more detail. Here it is a 21st April chart or 21st April close rate, and the close rate here I am getting at this by this blue letter. If I move the cursor, the rate will be different. So at this cursor place, 1295.50 is the Reliance close rate of that day, that is 21st April 25. On the next working day, that is 22 April 25, the rate is 1291.20. Next day, the rate is, that is 23 April, the rate is 1300.00. So I am connecting, rather nowadays the softwares are already available on the computer. So how the computer gets us line chart, that is first day's close, second day's close, third day's close, fourth day's close, fifth day's close, like this. Every day, every consecutive day's close is connected and the chart is formed. Whenever the close is on the lower side compared to earlier days, the chart is little bit on a downside. Reverse way, if it is on the close is on the higher side compared to earlier day, the line chart is little bit going up. So this chart is very useful for long-term investment and finding the proper support and resistance levels, so that the trader or investor can define the stop loss in a nice way. So here, this is the basic thing of line chart. Now let us convert it into candlestick chart. If I see this candlestick chart, in candlestick chart I am getting all 4 rates, that is open rate that took place whenever the market opens at 9:15. The first rate that happens at which rate, that is open rate. In an entire day, any stock makes a high and makes a low also, and the close is always at average price of all the trades that has been taken place from 3:15 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. That is average of last 15 minutes of the day is the close rate. And friends, the rate exactly at 3:30 is called as LTP, that is last traded price. Now here, how we can identify the bull and bear day? Here, the candle body, this rectangle shape of the body, rectangle shape of the candle is called as body of the candle. If the body of the candle is filled with the red color, then we say it is a bearish day. If the body of the candle is filled with green color, we say it is bullish day. So on bullish day, the open is always near or at the lower line of the rectangle and close is always on the higher range of the rectangle, higher line of the rectangle. So here in this case, when it is a bull day, the close is always greater than open. Let us confirm here. In Reliance, the close rate, open rate is 1406.60 and the close rate is 1426.80. That is, it is on the higher side. Whatever is the high that is made, that we see a single line here, that is called as the upper shadow, and we see a single line here below on the lower side, that is called as a lower shadow or lower tail. Many people say lower shadow, upper shadow, or lower tail, upper tail. Now in case of bearish candle, we have to confirm that open is on the higher side of the rectangle and close is on the lower side of the rectangle. And that's why when the close is on the lower than open, the body of the candle becomes a red color. This is internationally followed for every type of graph, every type of candlestick graph. Now, what is the difference between the candlestick chart and line chart? If you draw again here the line chart we see only close rate, and that close rate is connected to next consecutive close rate. So we see a formation of line chart. But in candlestick chart, the today's rate and next day's rate are not connected anyway, but we get the entire values of 4 values of the stock, that is open, high, low, close. Next day, there is no connection between these two candles, consecutive candles, and that is the main difference. The another difference or another benefit for the candlestick chart is whatever is the high that has been made, suppose on this day 15th May 25, this high will act as a resistance for next day, or on 5th May whatever is the low, that low will act as a support. If that support breaks downside, then we can say the bearish trend might start, and when the high is broken upside next day, then the bullish trend may start. And that's why this candlestick chart, depending upon the daily high and low, and breakdown below the low and breakout above the high, can decide the bullish and bearish trend. And as per the high rate, yesterday's high rate, or say 1 month high rate, you can decide to book the profit. Now let us go again with the line chart. In line chart, we get here, suppose this is low, this is low, this point is low. Next day, the close is on the higher side. Next day, the close is on the higher side. So we can say here, this is low, this is also low, but this low and this low, the difference between these two low is the low at on 25th April is higher low than this 16th April or even this 22nd April. So when the price makes consecutive higher low and the price makes the consecutive higher high, then we can say it is a bullish trend. When the candle makes or when the line chart makes this is high, this is lower high, this is lower high, this is low and this is lower low. So whenever we find this in the line chart, if the close of the day or in closing chart, if we see the high and lower high and lower low, that means lower highs and lower low, a combination of lower highs and lower low tells us that there is a chance that that particular stock may be a bearish. So friends, you must have understood how the line chart is connected, how the line chart is formed, how the candlestick chart is formed, what is the difference between the two, and how it can be used in two different ways. Both charts are important. So any trader or investor must see both charts and he can take the decisions depending upon his horizon for short term or swing trading investment and decide the action. Friends, I hope that you must have understood, and if you have liked this video, if the video information is good for you as a knowledge part, please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I will again come with the new concept, another concept tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Have a good day.